Good morning. Could you do with a piece of wisdom today? The Bible's full of wisdom. Wisdom writers in books like Ecclesiastes, the book of the preacher, which is where Solomon is giving wisdom, dispensing wisdom to the people around him. These books, book of Psalms, Proverbs and so on, they're all there to teach us, to educate us how to be as people. And again, without knowing it, we've probably taken on board much of what they say and have become part of our culture today. So we've got one short, very, very short verse from Ecclesiastes chapter 5. It's the second half of verse 2. This is a passage where Solomon is talking to his followers, those around him, the Israelites, and instructing them about worship and how they should be, because a lot of false worship had grown up. People showing off as they worshipped. People trying to make themselves look grand and important as they worshipped God. And by worship, I don't just mean the singing of songs in church. I mean about all that they did in their lives and all that they said. Worship. And in amongst it all, he says this. This is Ecclesiastes 5:2. God is in heaven and you are on earth, so let your words be few. God is in heaven, you are on earth, so let your words be few. It's kind of setting up the right relationship we should have with God, our Father in heaven. He is God. We are not. We are his people, his subjects. He is our King. Jesus is our King. Jesus and the Father and the Holy Spirit are all one, three in one, the Trinity, the triunity. What he's saying here is, don't babble on or make a fuss about things. Don't get carried away. Just remember who you are. Remember that God knows everything. He is omniscient, knowing everything. And what you say and what you do will be judged in the long run. So don't get carried away with yourselves. Don't get above your station. Realise who you are and choose your words carefully, properly, purposefully. And actually he's talking about not just the words you use, but your life. Do what you're going to do in life with a reason, with a purpose, so that there is fulfillment and consequence to what you do. And it doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter whether you are in the most menial of tasks or the most highbrow of tasks. Whatever is your task, do it to the best of your ability and do it with respect for God and for your fellow man. These are the sorts of things that Solomon wants to say to his people. He wants to instill some wisdom into them, some right living. Remember that God is in heaven and you are on earth. He is who he is and you are who you are. So don't babble on, don't try to impress other people. Stop and think what you're going to say and then say it. And be concise and to the point. That's quite a challenge for some people, because some people think as they speak and they need to express their words in order to know what they're thinking. Other people are quieter people. They think first and then speak. They have to form the sentences in their mind and then open their mouth and speak them. Neither one is right or wrong, it's just different. But we have to be careful that we don't say things which are, in the long run, wrong or offensive to other people. God is in heaven, you are on earth. Think about what you're going to say before you say it. Bye now.